This is the brief on Ecuadorian purchase orders and public contracting. If you're studying Ecuadorian administrative law, you've got to know that purchase orders are the absolute bedrock legal instruments here. They aren't just simple commercial receipts. They're legally binding mini-contracts that activate the entire state administrative apparatus. First up, let's talk anatomy and accountability. On paper, they list basics like order numbers, budget certifications, and provider info like a tax ID, or RUC, and CPC codes. But why does a simple purchase order need an officially designated order administrator? Well, because it's public money. A specific individual must be legally accountable for ensuring the provider hits every technical specification. Second, because there's such strict accountability, there must also be severe consequences if the provider drops the ball. We're talking strict calendar day timeframes and mandatory technical guarantees. I want you to imagine a ticking clock where every single day late literally chips away at the provider's payout. The exact penalty for delays? A late fee of no less than 1 per thousand per day of delay. Finally, what actual legal framework gives the state power to enforce these strict rules for everyday lower-tier purchases? These low-value procurements, known as infima quantia, are governed by Article 52.1 of the LOSIN CP. Now, how does the state define low value when the budget changes every single year? It's pretty genius. It applies to amounts lower than the 0.000002 coefficient of the state's initial budget, using a dynamic math coefficient rather than a fixed dollar amount to keep the law future-proof. Mastering the strict rules, penalties, and LOSIN CP thresholds of purchase orders is the ultimate key to navigating Ecuadorian administrative law.